The greatest Arab striker of all time? The debate rages on. But one name has to be in the conversation, and that's Iraq's Yunus Mahmoud. And here's the crazy part. Yunus never liked football to begin with. Basketball was his true love, but in Iraq, football is life. His coaches pushed him into it. His community expected it. And his father, well, he beat him into it. So he played. And he became a star. From Dibis to Baghdad, Yunus tore through Iraq's football scene before 2003 changed everything. The war. Iraq was in chaos and Yunus had to leave. His next stop, Al Wahda in the UAE. But after suffering alleged racism from Dutch coach Marinos, he left mid-season for Qatar's Al Khor. Now in Qatar, Yunus didn't just shine, the man dominated. He once scored 6 goals in one game, a hat-trick in each half, against 2 different goalkeepers. Then he moved to Al Gharafa where he won the Golden Boot. And after that followed the moment that made him a legend. The 2007 Asian Cup. Personally, my first ever Asian Cup. Iraq were a nation at war. They weren't able to play at their home stadium. But despite that, Yunus led them to glory. Not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. And the man scored a goal in the final when all the odds were against them. Saraha. And then he became the first ever Iraqi player to be nominated for the Ballon d'Or. Like, how many Asian players can say that? He finished in 29th, ahead of Samuel Eto'o and David Beckham. But despite that, he didn't win the Best Asian Footballer of the Year, which is a bit of a controversial scenario, and it deserves a whole other video for itself. But the guy kept on winning. 8 trophies with Al Gharafa, including 3 consecutive league titles and 2 more golden boots. For over a decade, he was Iraq's biggest footballing icon. Man, I even saw something where they called the striker's position Markaz Yunus, Yunus's position. But there was one thing that Iraq's football legends had done in 1986 that Yunus had never done: qualify for the World Cup. In all his playing years, he never had the chance to take them back. But now, he has a different role to play. Today, he's the vice president of the Iraqi Football Association and currently living Iraq's best ever chance at getting to the World Cup since '86. And so in 2026, he hopes to do what he couldn't do with Iraq as a player: take them back to the world stage.